Hi everyone, how's it going? Now, it is nearly 1 o'clock in the morning. I don't fucking care. Nobody's going to sleep tonight. Okay? Nobody is going to go to sleep until I go to sleep. And even then, there's no guarantee that it's going to turn out the way the gang stalkers want it to this time. And the reason for that is that at around 9:45, it's quite a wide time scale. It's like 9:45 to maybe 10:10 or something like that, right? I'm going to name names. The main perp that I've been talking about for the last nearly 4 years now, Emma Logan, one of her child's friends or one of her relatives' friends came to Emma's door. I don't know what was said between him and the relative standing at the door at the time. He came upstairs sounding agitated because I could hear everything. Listen, I'll show you. Right? My door is here. Hang on. Let me just show you. I'm not trying to dox anybody, but I want to show you something. All right. My door, just to give you an indication of how close it is, my door is here. My neighbor's door is here. Right? So he was outside that door there talking to a relative of Emma Logan's, right? And he said something along the lines of, "You're not lying to me, are you?" Then the relative said, "I'm not lying, I swear." I don't know what they were talking about, but they sounded agitated, right? Hang on a second. They sounded agitated. So what happened was he started banging on my door. Now, I actually thought, this is the thing, it didn't register at first. Because it only happened once, I thought that he was just he just banged into the door by accident. But no, he was actually banging into my door because I remember the conversation prior to his arrival by one of the relatives upstairs. I don't know if it was one of the children or someone else that was having a conversation with somebody saying we need her scared in a way that she can't control. I'm thinking that the reason for him banging the door like that was to intimidate me. That's what I'm thinking. But here's the thing now. There's already been conversations of getting me on the floor and then whilst I'm on the floor, jamming a broken bottle into my neck. I've got a recording of that I've already put on one of my Facebook posts. I'm going to link that in the description on YouTube. Okay. So that's the first problem. The second problem is that Emma Logan's family and Emma Logan's relatives, under other pseudonyms, probably, I don't fucking know, have actually come online to harass me before, right? They've actually come online to harass me in a bid to try to intimidate me so that I can be as scared as their yellow belly asses, right? So those two things, among a multitude of other things, like the fact that they've engaged in smear campaigns around the village, the fact that they've made me out to be more violent and more threatening than I actually am. All of this has culminated in tonight's fiasco, in tonight having my door beaten. They didn't break through. He didn't break through, but he beat down the door. So all of these things have culminated to tonight's incident. Now, the reason why I'm bringing up Emma Logan's name, and the reason why I'm bringing up Kudos Limited and Jan Jones, and the reason why I'm bringing up First Charterhouse Investments and Kaydee Tiffin is because this is now a life and death situation. This is now a life and death situation. You mean to tell me that the same circle that talked about getting me on the ground and jamming a broken bottle inside my neck is going to stop at intimidation? What if they were to bust through the door and they saw me and I wasn't scared? How far would they have taken it really? Really think. How far would that person have taken it if they'd have busted down my door and I wasn't scared enough for their liking? This is exactly why I say, if people start shit with me and threaten my safety, it's up. I don't give a damn what the police do. I don't give a damn what the ambulance do. I told the police, if you don't sort this shit out, I'ma sort this shit out. Somebody comes to my door with the bullshit, somebody approaches me with the bullshit, all bets are off. And I just want to reiterate to you all that all of this started because I wasn't being angry enough. I wasn't ranting enough online. Emma Logan's family, and by extension her, have been harassing me for weeks. And I have not responded because, quite frankly, I don't want to engage in negativity every fucking day. I just don't want to. So I didn't respond to them. So every time they pissed me off, I found something else to do. I'm not going to rant online. I don't have the fucking time. I'm 40 fucking years old. I don't have the time for that shit. All right. So every time they started harassing me or calling me out my name or doing some other dumb shit, I would just ignore them and get on with my life. That's what caused them to bring someone down here to beat down my door. It's lucky for everybody involved, including that person, including him, that it didn't break through. That is how far they're willing to take this because they're not getting the response that they want. They are willing to potentially get someone killed because they're not getting enough attention from me. Because again, who's to say if they broke through that door? Imagine if they successfully broke through that door. I wasn't scared enough for their liking. So they felt like they had to show me that they were serious. What happens then? This is why I mean what the fuck I say. This is why I mean what the fuck I say. Because who's to say they wouldn't have taken it further? Because I wasn't scared enough. Because God knows these people are willing to take it to whatever lengths in order to get attention. God knows the gang stalkers that hired them are willing to take it to whatever lengths to get attention. So who's to say these people beating down my door won't take it to that same level? No, sir. No, sir. Also, my friend Pauline Chung called me. Now, cards on the table for everyone. I didn't want to say anything because I wanted it to be confirmed first, right? I was supposed to be doing an interview with her in London. Because Bournemouth was an issue, Dorset police kept hacking into her account, kept hacking into her technology. Because Dorset police kept doing that, it was kind of impossible for me to get an interview with her over her live or over her social media. So myself and Pauline decided that we would meet in London, like somewhere around October or November. And I would sit down with her and she would talk through her experiences with me and I would interview her about that because she has a lot to say. And she was talking to me today tonight, and it occurred to her that the reason why all of this is happening is because Dorset police got involved. Now, I don't know about that. I don't know about that. I'm already a targeted individual. So the fact that I actually reported this incident tonight to the police and the police haven't bothered to send anybody, it would certainly indicate that there's something in the way of a setup here. It would certainly indicate that. The problem that I'm having is that I'm actually a TI anyway. So even if it was related to the interview that I was supposed to give Pauline Chung, it wouldn't have made much difference because I'm already a targeted individual. And at some point, something like this would have happened anyway. At some point. So even though I feel like there is some merit in Pauline's theory that they are trying to stop us from talking to each other, from getting everything on camera, they're trying to stop us allying with each other because of how serious Pauline's case is. Pauline's case is, Pauline's case is horrific. You wouldn't believe it. You really wouldn't believe what that woman's been through. And if you knew how much she went through, then you'd know exactly how much Dorset police have to cover. You'd know how much the police in general have to cover up here. So I'm willing to entertain that as a possibility, but it's not a certainty at all. What is a certainty, though, is that I meant what I said and I said what I meant. If there is any hostility towards me, I can and will defend myself by any means necessary. This is now a life or death situation. So if names come up, they come up. Okay. By the way, I think the dickhead's name was Ryan. I'm not sure though. I could be completely wrong. Yeah, Ryan or Tyler or some shit like that. Like, I don't know what his name is, but from now on, from this video forward, I'm going to be mentioning names every single video. I don't care if I get reported. I'll put it on my spare channel. I'll put it there. But I'm going to be mentioning names every single chance I get. I don't give a fuck. Because now lives are in the balance. It's life or death now. It's life or death. And when I said that these people will fuck around and get someone killed off some attention, I was not lying. I was not lying. These people will get someone killed because they're not getting attention. That's how far they're willing to take this. Like, imagine seeing all the far right violence in this country. Imagine being racist yourselves. Imagine you knowing that I wanted to fight you for all the shit that you've done to me over the last few years. Imagine experiencing all of that and thinking I was fucking bluffing. Imagine going through all of that and thinking I was bluffing. And imagine me just minding my own business, triggering you so much that you're willing to go this far for a YouTube rant. Is a YouTube rant this fucking important? You've already got me incriminated, got me on camera, doing by any means necessary stuff. You already had what you wanted. You already had it. So if you already got what you wanted and the people who hired you still ain't doing shit, then what do you think's going to happen now? And by the way, I just want to remind everybody, I was the one who wanted the Section 21. Me. Because even if if that cunt, Emma Logan and her fucking family and her cunt family, even if they leave, I still have to deal with the relatives of hers that are still, I'm spraying all over the place, Jesus. I still have to deal with relatives of hers that are still here. I have to deal with friends of hers that are still here. One of whom tried to bust down my fucking door, trying to intimidate me. So even if they left, I'd still have to deal with their people. There is still people around here who are racist as fuck that I got to deal with. And the thing is, they've been fucking like boosting them up. Emma Logan and her fucking family have been boosting all these racists up, getting ideas in their heads. So even if this family leaves, I am stuck with the rest of Woodingdean. Me, not them. Now that I'm thinking about it, why shouldn't I leave? Why should they get to fuck off and leave me with the damage that they've done? Why? That's why I said I'm defending my life by any means necessary. I'm not like the rest of these people in Brighton, man. I'm not like the rest of these people in Brighton. I'm not like the rest of my community here in Brighton. I'm not like the rest of my community in London. They go after people in their own community that don't fit in. I go after racists. We are not the fucking same. Ever. We're not the same. I'm not my fucking family. I'm not my fucking community. I'm not none of these fucking people. I've got self-respect. When these racists come to my fucking door starting shit, it's up. And I'm so serious about that. I'm so serious about that. I told my landlords that and I told the police that several times. We all know you people ain't about to handle shit, so I will. Simple. All this because you wanted a rant. Your name is never gonna leave my mouth for as long as I can get away with it. Emma Logan and your fucking family. The kids are lucky I don't name them because I know all their fucking names. They're lucky I don't name them. That person who busted down my door is lucky I don't name him. Now I'm mentioning everybody's fucking names. I don't business. Life or death. Simple as that. And I will defend myself by any means necessary. I am on my own. Think I'm going to sit here being a sitting duck for some racist cunts. You've lost your mind. And once again, we're in a situation where because Emma Logan and her family have no self-respect, here we are with me doing another video because they thought that a rant was worth all this. You can't make this up. And you saw how close next door was. It's impossible not to hear that shit. And then on top of that, the guy who beat my door down said he was going to be back here 8 or 9 in the morning tomorrow. I'ma be fucking ready. I'ma be fucking ready. I'ma be fucking ready. I'm already well prepared to defend myself. I will say that on camera. People think this is a fucking joke. I'm sick of this shit. I'm supposed to be doing my readings tonight. The fuck? Oh. I don't know if I should still do it. Should I still do my readings tonight? I might as well. Or no, maybe not. Maybe I should just charge my microphones up tonight. Then wake up early tomorrow. Got to get myself ready for battle, innit? Stupid cunts. But then again, back of my mind, Pauline Chung's possibility. Because of everything she's been through and everything Dorset police and the police in general have to hide, I'd be lying if I said that wasn't in the back of my mind. But right now, as of right now, I've let my family know what's going on just out of courtesy. because I know one of them in particular don't give a fuck about me, but I have to let my family know what's going on so that if worse comes to worse, they can't play victim and say that I didn't tell them. Right? So like they can't play victim and say I didn't say nothing. And I know they don't care, but I have to tell people because I don't want like, you know, something to happen to me and then everybody's playing victim like, oh, I didn't know what happened. I don't know what happened. This way, everybody's kept honest. So I've told my family, obviously I've told Pauline what's happened. I've told my TI community on Facebook what's happened. So I will keep all of you updated as much as I can. And for the record, if somebody comes through my door and I try to defend myself or I attempt to defend myself, there's no guarantee that I'm going to be the one who's alive at the end of it. There's no guarantee of that. But what I can guarantee is at least one person is not going home the fucking same. I can definitely say that. No more games. No more games. Emma Logan wanted some attention. She's got it. At the same time, I'm not about to beat down her door with anything. I'm not going to her door. She's had enough opportunity to play victim. She's had enough opportunity to play victim. She can have blood on her hands instead. She can have blood on her hands instead. I'm not about to approach her door. I'm waiting for one of her cunt friends to approach me. And truth be told, Emma's running around town talking about, oh, I'm scared for me life. I'm scared for me life. Like, bitch, when I confronted you in November, I confronted you, your dad, Stephen Logan, that third vole-looking cunt who called me a fat cunt as he's walking past the door as if he didn't try to avoid a fight. And then there was another one who I didn't realize was a teenager. And I don't know how I didn't realize that, but I didn't realize it was a teenager. When I threatened to kick all four of your fucking asses, right? That was literally all I wanted to do. I was so angry I couldn't see straight, but all I wanted to do was fight. I didn't want to kill nobody. I didn't want to stab nobody. I was beating down your door looking for a fight. I was not looking to kill you. There is no point that I would have ever murdered you or attempted to murder you. And you know, through the multiple interactions that you've had with me, if I wanted to kill you, I would have done it. I don't want your life. I never wanted your life. I don't want your children's lives. I don't even want your relatives' lives. I don't even want your dumb sister Kay's life. The one who can't fucking shut her mouth and should have had a busted jaw by now. I don't want her life either. All I ever wanted was for you and your family to leave me in peace. That is all I wanted. Just to act like normal people and just leave me in peace. That's all I wanted. I never wanted your lives and I never wanted your fear either, because I've heard you and your cunt family talking about how, oh, we're scared of her. That's why she thinks she could do this. Your fear is boring. Your fear is fucking boring. Your fear is tedious. Your fear is like your fear bores me to tears. I don't want your fear. I don't even want you injured. I just want you to leave me alone. I was literally willing to move out and for you to stay here so that like some resolution could happen. Your fear does nothing. Like everybody's afraid of me. Everybody is more belligerent than ever to the point where somebody might get killed. Your fear is fucking boring. You hear that? Your fear bores me to fucking tears. Your fear is boring. I don't want that shit. I don't want that shit. Your insults aren't even original because you're fucking dumb. After the millionth fat cunt, after the millionth black cunt, after the millionth nigger, what do you want me to do? What the fuck do you want me to do? Because I can rant and rave, nothing changes. I stay calm, nothing changes. After the millionth insult of that nature, after the millionth mad woman, after the millionth fucking whatever the fuck you got coming out of your mouth, after the millionth big black woman, what the fuck do you want? What do you want? What do you want? I don't think you even know. And it's gotten to the point now where lives are in danger. Fucking, you are a fucking cunt. You and your whole family are fucking cunts. The only person who might have some fucking integrity is your dad. But then again, even your mum's sick of it all. The one thing, what happened when you started singing, "We will rule your life," as your mum was walking up the stairs? What did she say to you? What were her words to you? She didn't raise you to be like this. Those were her words to you. That's how much of a cunt you are. That's how much of a, that's the kind of cunt levels you'll find. In fact, I'm going to stop using the word cunt. Cunts are smart. You and your family are bellends. And like I said, this is going on my spare channel. So they can go ahead and report that to their heart's content. And if they want to report this live, they can go ahead and do it. I'm going to have this video saved. I'll probably frame it and put it in the fucking Louvre. So what else? What else is there? Okay, so I've called the police. The police, they didn't say when the police will be here. But as soon as I get word from the police, I get word from my landlords, I get word, as soon as I get word from Sussex Police, or I get word from Kudos Limited, Jan Jones, or I get word from Kaydee, I think it's Kaydee Tiffin or Kaydee Biffin. I don't know what her fucking name is. Kaydee Tiffin. As soon as I get word from any of these people, I will let you guys know as well. Because again, life or death now. Because these cunts want attention. Anyway, I'm going to go. And yeah, I'm well prepared for tonight. I'm not inviting anybody to knock on my door, but I'm ready for guests. That's all you need to know. And now I gotta go. Take care. Marsha the Great, out.